So now that the big party and everything is over, we can actually go back to the gite and start to do detail work. I have to wait though with tiling behind sinks because Tony needed the tile cutter. So when Tony's ready, finished with his bathroom, then I can start cutting the tiles. But I'm gonna do caulking. We're gonna put up artwork, put in more furniture, and it's coming together really nicely. I mean, it's getting more pretty every day. So how much better does it get? So these are 18th century doors. This pair we bought at a brocante. It's nutwood, walnut, it's beautiful. We have a place for this. This is going to go in one of the large bedrooms upstairs where there is a built-in closet, small. I mean, it's large, but it's not very deep. And they have put in 1950s, I would assume, just very simple doors that they don't even close properly. So we're going to use this, put it in front of it, and have the appropriate doors for it. And then we have another set, which we also know where it goes to. This is even older. This comes from a chateau from the north of Le Mans, in the Sarthe department. And we bought the whole armoire, and that chateau had a very crumbling spiral staircase that was put in there by during the reign of Napoleon I. And it was the new owner, his historic monument, and you can go back to that chateau, I don't know, it was a year and a half ago. It was fantastic. Anyways, I took the doors, I took the shelf and the corners, because the rest was one ginormous box of solid oak wood that the two of us, or even 3 or 4 people, could not have gotten down that staircase. So she said, well, the staircase needs to go when it's rebuilt. That went to Emmaus. Okay, Stuart, we have to talk about this now. So
before we unwrap it?
Yes. So yes. What is it? You can guess. What do you think it is?
Yes, well, it is a horse.
Okay, now let's unpack it.
Okay.
Okay, now tell us about this.
Okay, so this is a carousel horse that I created. For quite a long time, I was involved with theater, and I did scenic design. And for the musical Carousel, I created a whole carousel of horses, and this is one that I kept. I had built it and designed it, and I actually, for that specific show, I actually played the lead in that show as well. So
Yeah, you sang the lead in Carousel. Yes.
Yes. So,
Can we talk about overachievement?
so yes, I was in it, and I designed the set for it. Yes, that was a bit overkill there, but yeah. So it's a sort of a souvenir from when I was doing theater, and we've always enjoyed it in all the places that we've lived.
Has moved with us from home to home and now across the ocean. And now it will find its new home in our new gite.
Yes.
So it's really exciting. So it is overcast. It's actually quite nice. And I want to show you two things. And by the way, if you hear a high-pitched noise in the background, that's actually our foxes. So we got this beautiful, beautiful olive tree from Florence, Tony and Jane, and Ron. And it's actually quite amazing. I should stand next to it because it's way taller than me. So now what we have to do is dig a hole big enough for that root. So that's going to be fun. I love it. It's so nice. Fox heard me. And I just want to show you our vegetable garden. So we had a bit of a windstorm, so I need to do some repair there for our beans. But we have pumpkins, and I know I haven't been attentive to our zucchini. Those are ginormous. And we are now getting to tomato season. These are all our cooking tomatoes, which I still need to bind up these are the Romanos. And there are tons and tons of cherry tomatoes. Again, everything needs to be tied back up again after the storm. But we have a lot of tomatoes coming. It's fantastic.
All right, we accomplished our goal. We got the floor out. I'm so excited, and I want to thank my daughter-in-law, Kelsey, and my son, Joe. You all have met Jack. Jack was here a year ago, and he helped with some things here at the Chateau, and I have 3 boys, and I want all of them to understand why I love France, why I keep coming back to France, and all my friends in France, including Patrick and Stuart, and how important this chapel is to me. So thank you for all your help. It was hard. It was hard work. We found that the beginning part of it was easy, but as we got closer to the wall, it became harder because of all of the beams here.
A lot of nails and
right.
Regular.
And it was very tight. It was hard to get them up, and we were trying to keep the boards all intact so that perhaps you guys could reuse the lumber for something. I would love to tell you that we discovered a beautiful tile floor underneath, but that didn't happen. I think we're looking at a lot of stuff we're gonna have to get out of here, including a few big spiders that freaked me out. And good old Joe, he helped me not get too scared with that. So I'll be back in the fall. Tony has promised me and you a full week's work of working on this now that the gite is almost done, because we need to do the revenue producing projects first. But we're going to start from the ceiling down, and we'll restore the ceiling, which is going to be beautiful, and then we will restore the walls, and then we are on the search for some tile that is historic. Patrick told me that we have to go out and look for some tile, so we're going to do that. And then we have the project of the windows, the stained glass windows, and I cannot wait. So I know you all have been so supportive. We've raised almost $10,000 or euros of the 20. And some of you have said, I can't wait to see what Donna does with the chapel. Well, Donna is a friend of Patrick and Stuart's first and foremost. And so their priorities, rightfully so, are to obviously get the revenue generating things in the chateau going, which the second gite was very important. And as you know, the explosion of the paint sprayer caused a fairly large delay in getting that done. So what we had hoped was that by the time I got here, that we would be able to work more on the chapel, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So we did get the floor up, which is great. We have a plan, and I will be back, and I'm hoping to bring my youngest son, Michael, so that he can see and be part of this as well. Because again, it's important to me, and the kids have been so great. They wanted to come here, they wanted to experience France. We've had 2 beautiful weeks, and now we're leaving tomorrow to go back to Kansas City, and I think they had a great time.
Yep.
And I'm so glad that they were with us. You guys have anything to say?
Yeah, it's just been awesome. Yeah, staying here and going through France, and yeah, the boards were tough, but we got it done. We found a way to get it accomplished, and so now we can, move on to the next thing.
My sweet daughter-in-law, she's a nurse back in the United States. And you have anything to say?
I can see the vision. I'm excited to see
Oh,
it.
good.
Someday.
All right. So thanks, you guys, and thanks for sharing this project with us.
Now look at that, floor's gone. It's a wood floor, it was put in much later, and it was a lot of work to take that out because those rusted nails are not easy to convince that they need to let go. So thank you so much, Donna, George, and Kelsey, for doing this. It's great because now we can actually see what was the original floor. So we found that there was a whole layer of lime render, and on top of that were the tomates. So we have 2 areas where there are actually the original tomates, and they are completely shut. They are falling apart, not reusable. That's unfortunate. We have maybe, I don't even know how much we need. Around the altar is original tomates. And maybe we can use some of the ones that we have here around there to set it off or apart a bit. But we need to source antique tomats now, and we can now see how much we need. We also need to take up the slate floor which was put in here. This floor was removed from the chateau, but it was put into on a cement bed. So we don't know, taking this out, if we can even save these beautiful stones, because they're this thick and slate is a stone. So, but we're gonna try to do this. And seeing how this originally was is really quite amazing. And one thing Stuart and I are going to do, not in the far future, in the near future, is we're going to go to 2 or 3 chateaux in our general region who have chapels like this, same ceiling shape. Some are bigger than this because there's a bigger chateau and they were for the community. This chapel in itself was only for the family. So, but we're going to go and look what was the altar top. We know that most of them had tomats as floors, so the terracotta, thick terracotta, what's that? Well, tiles, but it's not. It's much thicker. They had these ceilings in the mid 1600s, so 1640, 1650, and before that. This was always blue, we know that, and had gold stars, and there are historic examples which we are going to visit, and we're going to take you with us. So, but thank you again, Donna, Joe, and Kelsey for doing this, because this brought us a big step further ahead, so now we know what we're actually looking for. How amazing is that? Thank you so much. We have reached 40,000 subscribers, or over 40,000, so on to 50,000. Thank you really for subscribing, for recommending us to your friends and family, and thank you for Terry and Ash for your shout out, and Manor Maker and Chateau Love for presenting us and what we do and who we are to their viewers, and of course Tony and Jane. But really, thank you so much for all your support, and on to 50,000. Let's do it. Thank you. See you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.